welcome to Deschutes Public Library. My name is Sheila and I'm so glad to have you here with me today. Today, we are going to share some ideas of fun ways that parents, teachers, and caregivers can help to raise a reader. When your Storytime librarian talks about early literacy, it is not about learning to read early, but really being ready to learn to read when they enter school. So they can do so many joyful things and make reading a joyful time when that time does come. When young children enter kindergarten with skills that they have already learned and motivated them to learn to read and be ready to read, they are more likely to succeed. And succeed not only in school, but succeed throughout their lives. And if you're a reader, then you really know the importance of reading and how much it can enrich your life. Research has shown very specifically what kids need to be ready to learn to read, and how families, teachers, and caregivers can help grow the knowledge, motivation, and skills to raise a reader.
Hi, I'm Sammy. Print motivation is all about your child's interest in and enjoyment of books and reading. Children who enjoy books are more likely to want to learn to read and keep trying even when it gets hard. You can support this skill by making time every day to snuggle up with your child and lovingly share picture books. Reading a picture book is a sweet spot for brain building in young children. Researchers find far more activity in the neural pathways when a child is engaged with a picture book than when listening to a story without pictures or watching something on a screen. As you're reading books together, make sure that you show how to hold a book, that you choose books that they find interesting, find books that are interactive. Psst, no one is looking. You should give the button one little push. And try finding books where you can make voices. They all leaned in for a closer look. "Ah," said Lion. "Oh," said Puma. In that case," said Panther. And include them in the storytelling. Chicka, chicka, boom, boom. And have them retell a book or a story afterwards. Did you know? If your child doesn't want to sit still, try sharing books while they're playing or eating, and of course, at nap time and bedtime. Don't let reading become forced. If it's not joyful or engaging at the moment, stop and try again later.
Hi friends, this is Julie. Remember that loving books is key to becoming a reader. So ask your librarian to help you find wonderful fiction and nonfiction books about whatever your child is interested in. Today you'll find nonfiction books and even board books that are appropriate and engaging for the youngest child. Factual books about how the world works can be just as compelling and important as beautifully illustrated stories that spark the imagination. As Dr. Rudine Sims Bishop explained, it's important for a child to see herself reflected in books. And children's publishing has come a long way in this regard. There's still a long way to go toward equity, but new children's books allow more children than ever before to recognize themselves on the page. Dr. Bishop goes on to discuss how books act as windows and even sliding glass doors through which young readers can access a great diversity of people and their experiences. Reading leads to empathy, which is a key component of the social emotional development needed in order to succeed, along with things like self-management and relationship skills, and a growth mindset, which is the idea that your abilities aren't fixed, but grow with effort and practice. Mistakes and failures are a necessary part of the growth process. Wonderful picture books introduce all these concepts and can spark family discussions of these important ideas. You can also find picture books to help your child deal constructively with concerns, worries, and losses. Print motivation or a love of books leads naturally to accomplishment of all the other early literacy skills.